still not wanting to play ball.
We are back live, but I don't know if it's actually... Looks like we are on. Massive apologies, everyone. It's definitely not an internet issue, but we won't go into that because we still have a race going on, ladies and gentlemen. So, what's happened? D has come into the pits. He's 18 seconds behind Kenny from the Cosmos, who's currently 10 seconds to the good of Brian. Berry in 4th, Nascar in 5th, Lucky in 6th, Mr. Brent in 7th, and 8th is Hardy Hardsoft. Kenny's in, big stop. Nice fuel save from Kenny there.
Yeah, the pit stops have really sorted a few out. A few did long stints, a few did not quite as long stints, but they're slotting back into their spots that they're kind of wishing they could have got the next one in front, I guess.
What's Brian's fuel like?
Brian has over half a tank, so he is good to go.
Okay, so wow, look at the gap there. It's at 2.9 seconds. This is interesting here. This is going to be a race. We are going to see a showdown between Brian and Kenny for sure.
The last few laps, Kenny was slightly pulling away from Brian, but if Brian stays on them lap times, he knows his fuel number at least, so he'll know he'll make it to the end. I'd say with what they've got in the tank, they've got plenty to get to the end anyway.
I will try my very best, Stuart, to update you. So, Brian, I believe, is running a one-stop. Is that correct?
Yes, he's fulfilled at the halfway mark.
Kenny
is on a two-stop.
So, Kenny and D have just come in. They've filled up to go home now. So, Kenny is on the charge to try and get Brian. D's in a solid 3rd position. I don't think anyone's going to take that away from him. Lucky in 4th. That's a nice drive by Lucky. Mr. Brent in 5th. Berry in 6th. Hardsoft in 7th. NASCAR in 8th. 9th is Excalibur. Jim Bob in 11th. Doremus in 10th. Captain in 12th. Oh, that's a shame for the captain. Datsun in 13th. But back up the front. This is the battle we want to see. So Brian, he's got just over 7 minutes 50 to hold on. Can Kenny catch him? Kenny's course going to have a light car, fresh tyres.
Kenny just made up 0.3 of a second in the last corner.
Can Kenny use all that experience that he's gained driving in the GT World Tour? Drive against guys like Side Dog, Nick McCosey, Mazzell, serious operators. But that means nothing in AGT Online land.
Berry and Brent, they're about to have a little bit of a tango.
Ooh, a tango, I like that.
Haven't used that one for a while. I think Berry might have the faster car here. Just make the MR work. Hopefully, it's very fast across the Ferrari.
Mr. Brent takes that very wide line there into the cutting. Every time he takes it, he's going to really have an accident there. That was lucky. That wasn't bigger.
This should be where the Ferrari really gets on the back of Brent. Through here, it's even nice to drive.
I just love the sound of it. It's a glorious sounding thing. Yeah, it makes up a lot of time there. And I think, I see what you mean now. Really struggles to get power down out of the dip of that.
See if you can tag onto the back for the Conrod.
Of course, the pendulum effect in the Ferrari being a mid-rear. Here we go. Big American grunt versus finally scalped with Italian horses. Down Conrod Straight. This will be at over 280 kilometres an hour. So head down into the chase. Berry goes for the move. Is he going to try and pull alongside? They are. It's going to be who's later on the brakes now, down into the chase complex. Oh, there's a slide touch. Brent really brings it across. They're going to go side by side. Oh, Berry's got him. Oh, but Mr. Brent wants to have a conversation about Berry goes to the cover. What a move by Berry. Stunning move. Fantastic racing. What an awesome move there by Berry and the cruising Ferrari. Fantastic.
Berry's just getting better and better every race.
Checking back in with our leaders. Now that gap stabilised between Brian and Kenny. Still at 2.8 seconds. Thought Kenny would have really chomped a bit more time out of him there. D looks very comfortable for 30.
Kenny's car is a lot better condition than Brian's. Brian's got a fair bit of tyre, not a fair bit of tyre wear, but enough for what's left in the race compared to Kenny's. So we might see it change come towards the last 2 laps.
Nascar up to 8. That's a nice drive after having an early race incident. He's really recovered strongly. Scalabro 9th. I think he'll be happy with that. He was talking top 10 performance. 10th is to Remus. 11th is Jim Bob. Datsun in 12th. Captain now in 13th as he makes the pit. So Captain's really dropped off in the final stages of the race, which is a shame.
The car doesn't look so fresh anymore either on the front. I think if you get to a point in the McLaren there, you kind of not give up, but you've had enough of handling it around the track for 40 minutes.
It's like that last drink at the bar that you shouldn't have, but you do.
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Kenny is just making slight ground movement. He's down to 2.5 seconds, but have we got enough time left in the race?
You just feel every time he takes a 10th or 2 out, Brian just responds.
Kenny's gone purple in the first sector.
Wow.
Berry's still holding a good half a second on Brent. Might be enough to hold off to the end. Brent will want to stay in that tow, but NASCAR's done really good to get up to 8th.
It's a very nice drive, actually.
From the first lap crash anyway. Not a bad effort.
It's back out to 3 seconds now. Nick Bryan's got this. He's managing this gap beautifully. This will be his second last lap. I think there'll be a party at Revolution Satellite tonight because this will definitely wrap up the team's championship for him.
That time closes up a fair bit just through that last section down towards Forest Elbow.
This team has been on the march really since the last round. This will be their 4th, if they can hold on, win in a row. Unbelievable performance.
The GTR's always been known to be a strong package at the mountain.
He's down to 2.3 though. As Kenny got 1 shot in the gun. He's gonna need a lap of the gods here. If he's gonna have any chance of catching Brian, this is it.
I think we're going to see something at the end of this lap because Brian's tyres are really struggling. Kenny's tyres are just starting to wear a little bit, but he's got a way better car on hand than Brian does. Look at the gap that the GTR's making on the straight though.
So they come through Griffiths Bend now, up towards the cutting. 55 seconds remain in what has been a fantastic season of AGT Online racing action, FYRC Porsche Super Cup. The gap's at 2.1 seconds. As good as Kenny is, I don't think he can make that up.
They're very evenly matched cars or evenly matched drivers. To whatever they make in one section, they lose in another, and they're keeping the gap roughly the same. This is where we've seen Kenny make up a lot of ground on the last lap.
D in third. There's your driver of the day. Shut the gate.
I think he'll be happy to see the end of this one in the third place.
Yep. There it is. The time has ticked down, so just got the chase to go for Brian. This guy is definitely one to watch for next season. Make no mistake about it. This guy is a Group A operator. And he's going to take the final race of AGT Online for Season 1. Goes to Brian from Revolution Satellite. Great drive. Welcome back, Kenny from the Cosmos in second. Third and driver of the day, no doubt about it, is D for CP. Fourth will be Lucky for Lucky's Lawn Care. Nice drive. Well done, Lucky. Great stuff. Oh, we got a bit of a grandstand finish here between Barry and Mr. Brent, but Barry just holds on. Mr. Brent in sixth. Seven will be Hardy Hardsoft with NASCAR right behind him. Ninth will be Excalibur. Great drive there by the Aussie Hampton Powerhouse driver. This may be the last time we see Excalibur in a Mustang. We don't know, but there are rumours circling, but that's a fantastic drive. Well done, Excalibur. 10th will be Jim Bob. 11th will be Doremus. Great drive, Doremus. Well done. 12th will be Dadson. And 13th will be the captain, who is driving it up to the bonfire spot as we speak. But that is it. Congratulations again does go to Brian. And congratulations goes to Revolution Satellite, who have taken away the team's championship. And I do believe that's the second year in a row. Oh, I'm sure someone will let me know about that. Recapping.
They've had some good results this season. They earned it.
Definitely. Recapping our race results. Brian in first. Second is Kenny from the Cosmos. Third is D. Fourth is Lucky. Fifth is Barry. Sixth is Mr. Brent. Seventh is Hardy Hardsoft. Eighth is NASCAR. Ninth is Excalibur. 10th is Jim Bob. 11th is Doremus. 12th is Dadson. 13th is the captain. Fastest lap did go to D with a 2-minute .739 on lap 10. That is AGT Online Group B Season 1. That's it. Run and done.
D will be happy to hold on to that fastest lap as well, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah. When you can get a fastest lap with Kenny and Brian in the field, life's good. Oh.
I think we're all going to enjoy the little break.
Yeah. We do have something next week though, but we'll get to that very quickly. So I just want to read out some things here because guys in chat there are firing away. So Good Doctor says congratulations Brian, Revolution AGT Teams Championship. Here. Betty says driver of the day Brian. Amy says well done. Gary says driver of the day, I'm going to say Berry. Captain says one tap from anyone and my tyres are cooked. Ben says D, driver of the day. Captain says well I'm glad that's over. Betty says congratulations to Team Revo and TO Jonathan. Yeah, well done Jono. Great stuff mate. Mr. Brent says yeah, let's do that again please. Congrats Brian, Kenny and D. Scotty says great season everyone. Dynamite Racing says well done guys, great broadcast and great racing. It was great racing. Big apology there as well guys for the broadcast. I honestly am completely dumbfounded what happened there. But you guys know me pretty well. I'll be analysing and ripping it apart, find out what the hell happened. First time all season, so not happy about it. But anyway, we'll move on very quickly.
These things happen.
They do.
There's always technical difficulties.
Yep.
We push through them.
So coming up next weekend, guys, is it's our night of nights. That's right. It's the Thrillies, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a lot of fun from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. So what it is, we celebrate our season. It's a bit of fun. Really relaxed. It'll be myself and the good doctor bringing you all action with special guests in the box as well. We've got 2 fantastic races lined up. We've got an FYRC Porsche Super Cup Best of the Best race. We've also got an AGT Online Best of the Best race. They'll all be in the same car with BOP on and settings locked. So everyone's in exactly the same car. So that should be a lot of fun. We're going to get a few guys in the box. We're going to read out some awards as well. And just have a bit of fun, really. That's what it's going to be all about. Nothing too serious. Wow.
Well, after spending the whole season in an MR car, we have to go to Thrillies in an MR car, so I'm excited.
But it's a different MR car. There you go. You've got to look at it that way.
Oh, change is as good as a holiday.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, definitely. Well, as they say. So I'm just going to invite someone else to the box. He said he's ready to have a chat as well, which is really cool. So that will be from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Be sure to join us. It'll be our final stream of 2019. So please, everyone jump on board. Of course, stay across all AGT Online social media for that information as well. We do have a special guest in the box. Excalibur's joined us. Good evening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we?
We're okay. How are you? How was your race?
I'm buggered. My race was okay.
Top 10.
I'm buggered. My race was okay.
I was off to an adventurous start, or interesting start. I chucked it off at turn 1 on the formation lap. Just as we were about to start the race. Got into Murray's and carried a bit too much speed and caught up to the back of the train by the time the race started. So that was okay, but yeah, got on to sit on the back of a few guys who have been a lot quicker than me all season, and my goal all season was to stay in the top 10 or get top 10 finishes, so I did that today. Try as hard as I might to get my fuel numbers wrong for the entire race. But, I had to come in and do a 1 lap splash and dash on the last lap because I wasn't going to make it.
Oops.
And I came out with Jim Bob hot on my tail, but and then I put on tyres as well, and I didn't need to. I was like, it's all going wrong. But yeah, held on to it.
Captain says Trilly should be in the McLaren.
No thanks.
Yeah, why not? Everyone else should suffer for one race.
We actually want a decent looking race there, Captain, just letting you know. Not everyone sideways at Blanchimont.
Yeah, we don't want a destruction derby.
Yeah.
I've got a pretty good view of how loose the McLaren is sitting in there behind Captain for a few laps.
It's next level. Difficult drive.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Have you got any, what do you call that? Any hint of what kind of car you're looking at for next season? I'm just asking for a friend that might like the Mustang.
Yeah, I haven't really thought that far ahead. We haven't redone our testing from like we did last season, and it sort of depends on how a few things fall into place. And it won't be Mustang's a good car. I really don't think that we've unleashed its full potential this season, and with some outside input, potentially I think it could do better. I've seen it do better, so it'll be better than the McLaren, mate. I'll tell you that. The
hardest thing to see is when you think you've got a good car and you're doing fast practice laps, and then Brocky or Terry come in and just beat you.
I'm used to that now, mate.
I think we're all
I haven't even thought about what car I want next season.
Well, Other than that, guys, we might finish up pretty quick tonight. So, any final thoughts there? We'll go to Excalibur first.
Oh, it's been a great season. Lots of great racing all the way up and down. The finale to FYRC last night or tonight was fantastic to watch. Good to see Good Doc get up for a win and 1-2 and LP driver in the back of the grid. That was awesome. So well done to everyone who has participated this season, put in some solid drives. I know that everyone in the field puts in a lot of time practicing and being ready so that when we do go race and put on a show that it is actually worth watching. So thanks to all the drivers, thanks to all the team owners who chip in and give up their time to make sure that everyone's in the right place at the right time too. And well done to all the commentary crew. You guys have done a great job. Troy, you've really stepped up this season as well, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I think our best season yet, and onwards and upwards to better things for next season in 2020, boys.
Awesome. Mr. Big Guns, you got anything to say? And do you have a special message for Filthy?
It was good to see Hard Soft not let the Corvette catch him down the straight, even though it might have finished in front. I think everyone has stepped their speed up this season, so it's been a struggle to get the cars to pace to be competitive if you were a little bit behind, because now everyone's on the same pace. And the McLaren has just been another level of tuning as well. It's to tune the MR cars was something you had to relearn again. Got a handle of it, but it's still not that fast. But no, I think, just the level of people's speed that have come through this season, it's showing everyone's having good battles, and I'm looking forward to next season.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely can't wait for next season. Well, a massive thank you goes out to all our racers for this season. You guys have been absolutely incredible. The racing you've put on has been really amazing, really high quality, high action, high drama as well. We've had a bit of drama as well, which we all love. Big congratulations go to all the team owners. You guys have done a fantastic job all season. Good luck for next season as well. Massive thank you goes to all our race directors. These, especially on Sunday and Thursday nights as well. These races don't happen without you guys, so big thank you once again for taking time out of your lives to basically get these races happening. Massive thanks goes to our fantastic community. The Thursday night events were a lot of fun. We are definitely bringing those back for season 2, so stay tuned. My final two thank yous. One goes to all the guys that have jumped in the box with me. Everyone has had a go at it as well. Massive thank you from me as well. You guys have really stepped up this season. Makes me proud. The Mike squad is strong. But the final thank you goes to our wonderful viewers. That's right, guys. You guys that watch us week in, week out from all around the world means the absolute world to us. Big thank you. I love you guys in chat. I love the way you interact on social media as well. So a massive thumbs up from everyone here at AGT Online. Be sure to join us next Sunday night for our Night of Nights to Thrillies. That's right. Grab your suits or your birthday suits or your mankinis, whatever you want to wear. Come and enjoy us for what should be a lot of fun. Stay across all the Threehouse social media for all the details. We'll release them throughout the week as well. But other than that, guys, for the final time, championship-wise, this is Sean, aka Go, signing off for now, and you've been watching AGT Online, powered by Thrillhouse.